easy. Watch this. Yep, just that easy. So yeah guys, anyway, welcome back to a brand new video. Now today I have an awesome Minecraft mod, and it's actually kind of a funny story how I found out about it. So just real quick, I've had this weird ant problem in my kitchen where there's a bunch of ants that keep coming in, eating all my food. So that got me thinking about the Ant-Man movie, which was a very awesome movie by the way. If you did indeed miss it, you should definitely go watch it. But it's essentially about this superhero that can shrink and grow into like massive or really tiny different particles, and you can also go to a different dimension where you can just get so tiny and then you're in a different dimension. So yeah, it was a really awesome movie. So that, from my ants in the kitchen, got me thinking about the Ant-Man movie, and then I was like, wait, there might be an Ant-Man mod. So I looked it up, and then without further ado, look at this. We literally have an Ant-Man mod in Minecraft, and it literally changes your entire perspective on how Minecraft looks. So guys, anyway, today I'm going to be showing you exactly how this mod works and how you can get really big on Minecraft or really small. But before I do start showing you guys, make sure to go pound the heck out of the like button. Just slap it, pound it, punch it in the face. And also guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on notifications if you want to know when I upload a video, and I will respond to all the first day comments. Or at least most of them. I can't respond to all of them because there's a lot of comments these days. But yeah guys, anyway, let's get back to our normal size. The animations are just crazy. I don't know how this mod works. It is awesome. I really love it a lot. I hope you guys like it too. But yeah, first things first, I'm going to be showing you guys. We have the regular suit on right here. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to craft it. You also need to load it up with certain things to actually make it work. We also have a creative mode one, which I'm going to be using too, just so we don't have to keep refilling it. But yeah, here is the basic things that you're going to need. You're going to need the Ant-Man helmet, the Ant-Man chest plate, the leggings, and also the boots. So to craft all this stuff, it's not super difficult. You are going to need to download another mod which allows you to make plates. So as you can see right here, we have silver ingots, which are going to spawn in your world now. We have a filter, silver plates right there, and ant antennas. So you basically you're definitely going to want to install something where it will show you the recipes, because there are a lot of recipes in this mod. As you can see here, we use intertium plates, and we also have pin particle tanks, which I'm going to be showing you in a second. So it's a little bit complicated. You also need to put your regulator on here, which actually regulates if you get bigger or smaller, or you can put different discs on there. But I'm going to be showing you guys everything. Here is the craft recipe for the leggings, and then here is the boots. If you want to know how to craft everything though, definitely check the website and install some sort of mod that helps you with it. But yeah, I'm going to actually grab the creative mode one, which we're going to be using a lot more. And also guys, as you can see here, we have a little friend. So there are two separate types of ants that spawn in. We're going to be checking them out later in the video because you can actually tame the ants and ride them. But for right now, here are the two separate things that you're going to need. You're going to need a PIM workbench, and also you're going to get yourself a PIM particle producer. That is a flippin' mouthful. Alright, but yeah, to craft these guys, you need the PIM workbench. It is iron plates, iron ingots, and a piece of paper. And then for the PIM particle producer, oh, that's a lot of P's. You just need iron plates, PIM particle tanks, and iron plates. I can't speak, there's too many P's. But yeah, once you do actually get these bad boys, you're going to want to place them down because they do a lot of different things. So to actually start crafting this stuff, you need to use the PIM workbench. You can't use anything else. So when you are crafting the Ant-Man suit, there's also two other suits as well. We have the yellow jacket suit, and we also have the wasp suit from the actual movies. So yeah, to craft those guys, you're going to need to use the PIM crafting table. So once you actually do craft everything, I believe you can also hit this to show all the recipes that it uses. So yeah, you craft literally everything in this mod using the PIM workbench. But yeah guys, once you actually do use that and craft all your stuff, you need a way to charge it up. So that is exactly what the PIM particle producer is used for. So essentially what you got to do is fill up, first off, the left side with water buckets. You just keep filling up water, put them in, and they'll dump into here. So here we have 5,000 out of 5,000 water particles. I guess that's what it is. But you're also going to need glowstone dust and ender pearls in order to charge it up. You need coal to power it. And then as you can see here, we have shrink particles, and then we have grow particles. So right up here, we have tanks. That's actually how I got it to work. But if you look in this chest here, the redstone makes shrink particles, and the bone meal makes grow particles, which you can actually use to create shrink discs and grow discs. So you can make other mobs grow, or you can make them shrink if you wanted to, or you can get this regulator, which you can put on your suit so that you can either shrink or grow. because if you just had the shrink disc on, you could only shrink, but you couldn't grow back. So that's why you want to eventually get yourself a regulator. But guys, right now, we're just gonna produce some different particles. So you put some redstone in the center here, you'll notice that it starts cooking up, and that will slowly give you shrink PIM particles. And then if you do want to charge up your suit, basically all you do is put the piece in there. You put a chest plate in. The chest plate is the only thing that you need to charge up. As you can see, it is loading itself up with a bunch of different PIM particles. So yeah, if I press shift on it, you can see it's loading up the PIM particles. You can have 1,000 out of 1,000. You can also carry around these tanks. So say I wanted to fill up a tank with grow serum so that I could carry this stuff around, and then I could put it back into the tank and then fill up my chest plate that way. I could do that if I wanted to, but basically, yeah, you just need to fill it up with shrink PIM particles, get that to its full, and then you're gonna put it over on this side for grow PIM particles so that you can shrink and grow at the same time. Now, what we're gonna be doing today is using the creative mode, so I don't have to worry about keep filling it up, but I did want to show you guys this is how you actually fill it up with shrink and grow particles so that you don't just get stuck either really, really tiny or really, really big. So yeah, that is essentially how it works. And if you wanted to get some more grow serum, you put in bone meal, you notice that it's blue now, and that will slowly fill up the grow PIM particles. So that is how you get either grow PIM particles or shrink PIM particles. Okay, that was a lot of information. Alright guys, but anyway, now we're gonna get into the fun stuff. So let's put on this awesome suit right here. We're gonna have the creative mode one on, which is always fill. It's an infinite amount of particles, so we can shrink, we can grow, we can control ants with this. It is flipping awesome. Now it actually does have interface. So if I press G here, you can see that I have my regulator on. Now if I take the regulator off, which we're gonna do later in the video, it gets a little bit wild, but you can set exactly the size you wanna change to. So we already shrunk down. Let's make ourselves 10 times bigger, hit save, and then once I hit the key, bam, look at that. I am absolutely huge now. I am a giant. Now, it looks really funny because it makes it like slow motion because I'm so flipping big. And then when I shrink really tiny, I can run around really, really fast. If I jump up, I could jump super high. I thought I was going to break the ground, but I actually don't. So that's good. But yeah, guys, let's just slowly walk over. As you can see, my house over here, I am almost, actually, wait. Yeah, I am basically as tall as my house. So you can become 10 times bigger than your normal height. Or if I hit G in here, I can shrink down to half this height. So once I hit that, hit save again. If I hit the key, I'll shrink down to my normal size, and then if I hit it again, I'll be 5 times as big. So it's definitely really fun to mess around with, especially if you have a bunch of friends together and you're just all different sizes. I think that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, let's shrink back down because I do want to show you guys the ants. Okay, so as you can see right here, I'm 5 times. Let's shrink back to our normal size. So right now, this is normal, 1 by 1 scale, but then let's shrink down. Look at that, we have ants now. All right, so I like being smaller a lot more than I like being like huge because I'm really, really slow. Like this, it looks so cool. Plus, also you have the same amount of power. So I'm gonna head into game mode 0 here to show you guys that I have the same power. I can just go and fight whatever the heck I want, but I'm super tiny and I can't really jump that high. I'm basically just like a little ant running around and all my limbs are literally just like flailing. Alright, so we have an ant right over here. So if this is a regular bullet ant. There's also carpenter ants so you can fly on them. But yeah, this bullet ant, basically all you gotta do is just shrink down, right click on them, and then they are automatically tamed. I can ride this dude around. I don't know why I would want to ride him around. There's really nothing I could do like this. Oh, look, it's Bessie. Bessie, guys. Oh, by the way, the wolves are at doggy daycare again. I didn't want them getting involved with this. I didn't want to accidentally shrink them. But guys, look. This is Bessie. Look at this. I am literally just so flippin' tiny. Look at that, Bessie. I'm all the way down here, girl. Oh, look, she sees me, guys. Look, it's me and Bessie. But guys, yeah, if you do want to climb around with ants, they can climb up walls and stuff. That's the only reason I think that you would want to get this is because I can like climb up to my roof. I can get to higher places. But yeah, other than that, it is a little bit slower than normal. Plus, also, if you get the carpenter ant, you can actually fly. But I see a little piggy over here. Let's go and fight the piggy so I can show you guys that I am basically as strong as I would be. And also, in the top left hand, you can see that that's actually my levels. So it will regulate your levels. But since I'm infinite, I don't ever have to worry about that. But here we have a pig right here. Look at that. 4 damage. So that's like a really, really strong punch. So yeah, once you actually do put on the armor, it seems like you do get a little bit stronger. So we have our ant buddy right here. I can't ride him, obviously, because I'm huge now. But let's actually go get out some mobs to fight while we're super tiny. So yeah, also, let's grab the shrink disc and the grow disc so that we can test them out on some awesome Minecraft mobs. Let's head back into game mode 1. Now, here are the 2 separate ants, and I'm also going to grab all these other really cool Minecraft mobs so we can test out what they look like if they're super tiny or super big. Alright, so we have the bullet ant right here, and we have the carpenter ant. Now, the carpenter ant is the one that can fly around, but I'm curious, what happens if I make them shrink? Can I? Whoa! Okay, so yeah, they cannot survive because they're so flippin' tiny. Look at that. He's dying. He's dying. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, well, is he gonna die? What the heck? I think I may have broke the mod. Where even is that thing? He's going into the quantum dimension because when you get too tiny, you actually will die. So let's try growing it. Whoa. Okay, that worked a little bit. Looks like that's as big as he can get. So you can only get 1 times bigger. I don't think you can use a regulator on other mobs. You can only use these discs. So I don't even think, I probably can't ride him now. Nah, I'm still way too big. But yeah, let's shrink down and see if this works. So I like him, and I'm gonna, oh, whoa, this is, all right, yep, I definitely messed this up. So yeah, let's shrink him back down. Sorry, buddy. Yep, gotta make you a little bit tinier. There we go. And once I actually do get on him, I should be able to fly you. You just kind of look in whatever direction. So this is definitely cool. Whoa! But if you do want to fly around in Minecraft on a nice little carpenter ant, that is how you do it. But anyway, let's test this out on some other mobs. So we have a spider right here. Let's make a huge spider. All right, we also have a silverfish. Oh, well, what the heck? We have a silverfish right there. Let's test out the shrink disc. Whoa, oh, what the heck? Now, will that thing still fight me? Hold on, let's see. Let's see what happens. All right, so we have the spider over there. We have the little, oh, it actually is hitting me. It barely does any damage, so it looks like they're not really that strong. Plus, this armor is doing a lot of work as well. So yeah, let's shrink down to his size. Let's see what he looks like. Whoa, this is so weird. Look at this. We're so fast. So yeah, this definitely just gives you an entire new perspective on Minecraft. Like, literally, you're just so tiny. This is probably what silverfish look like. Like, if I just spawn in a regular size silverfish, yeah, we're about the same size. So this is what a silverfish sees in Minecraft. It's just so flippin' tiny. But yeah, let's punch him in the face. I should be able to kill him nice and easily because this armor makes me really powerful. This guy's just running around in circles. Let's make a huge guy, all right? Let's go back into game mode 1, and let's make a huge silverfish. Come here, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, got him. All right, let's make a huge one. There we go. Oh, I think I killed him. All right, let's try that one more time. Huge one. Oh, what? They just keep dying. Silverfish, I need you to grow. There we go. Oh, that is weird. That is weird having that giant mod. Let's make a giant carpenter ant too. Let's just make everything huge. Bessie! Let's shrink Bessie. Bessie, bye, Bessie. She can escape now. Wait, no, I don't want you to escape. Bessie, there you go. Oh, she actually walked through that. What the heck? So it looks like I'm a little bit too tall to walk through there, but Bessie actually got through. That is cool. I like that. And now, Bessie, you are absolutely huge. Bessie, I'm sorry. I don't like doing experiments on you. Stay in your cage, okay? All right, but anyway, let's keep moving down the line. We actually have wolves that I want to test this out on. So can we have small wolves? Now, I do want to see if we can still tame them. So we have a wolf here. We have, oh, I want to get back to my regular size. Come here, Mr. Wolf. Okay, can I still tame? Oh my gosh, I actually have a wolf. All right, so let's see what happens if he'll attack this. Go ahead, wolf. Oh, look at that. Look at that tiny little wolf. Is he gonna do it? Oh, he's actually attacking it. You can do some crazy cool things with this. And look, that little tiny wolf just took out a giant spider. That is flipping awesome. Let's actually make him grow a little bit. No, get out of the block. Get out of the block. Nobody, no. Get out of the block. There you go. Okay, that was a close one. Let's make him grow even bigger. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try it out again. Let's have him fight this little silverfish. Go ahead, buddy. Get him. Whoa. All right, he's a little bit slower, but that is still cool nonetheless. You can literally have a giant wolf as your pet. So yeah, so far, I'm really enjoying this Minecraft mod and how it changed how you see Minecraft. Now we have a giant wolf, which is flipping awesome. Let's test it out on a rabbit. Oh, we actually got a nice white rabbit. Let's shrink him. Shrink him. Come on, buddy. Stop jumping around. Oh, we have a tiny rabbit. Oh, he's literally jumping off the walls. All right, we're just going to let him go. Let's test it out. Oh, we have a creeper. Okay, this is what I was scared of. Let's shrink him real quick. Now, I think he still has the same blast radius. So if I get a flint and steel out, I think he'll still blow up around the same. So we have the creeper here. Oh, everyone move back. Oh, never mind. Nope, doesn't work like that. All right, so with that, when you make them smaller, they definitely don't get as powerful, except if you have the suit on. The suit makes you more powerful when you're tinier. But let's try out a huge creeper. Let's see. Okay, I don't think, no, I can't make them any bigger than that. So let's see if a huge creeper will blow up more. Oh, no, my doggy. Nope, it looks like it's exactly the same as a regular creeper. Yep, I think a regular creeper would do that exact same thing. Yeah, so it doesn't get bigger, they don't get stronger as they're bigger, surprisingly enough, but they basically just have the same amount of attack damage when they're bigger. This buddy just keeps running around. I think it's so flippin' funny. Alright guys, so that is essentially what you can do with this Minecraft mod. Bessie got out of her cage because I accidentally shrunk her. Now, another thing that you could do is actually put on different suits. So we have 2 different suits that I do want to try out, and then we're going to head over to the quantum dimension, which is a brand new dimension. There's not a ton you could do there. If you did see the movie, it's actually straight from the movie and the comics, so that is definitely cool. But let's take off this armor right here, and we're going to try out the other 2 ones. So we have Yellow Jacket here. Now, supposedly Yellow Jacket has like a beam, which I'm pretty sure was in the movie as well. So we have this guy. If I press B, oh, Whoa. Okay. Oh, wow, that is cool. So yeah, it looks like also in game mode 0, you can fly around, you can press B to shoot the laser beam, and also you can shrink, I'm pretty sure, as well. So let's go down here. Shrink. Okay, cool. I don't take fall damage either. So let's shrink down. Oh, there we go. There we go. And I can fly around as a little bee, shoot these beams. The beams do exactly the same amount of damage. Bam, I can just literally spam this thing. This is definitely a lot of fun. Okay, so I think there's also Wasp as well who can fly. But this is definitely cool. Like in third person, I kind of look big. But let's see. When I actually land, it's super easy to tell that I am very, very tiny. But anyway, let's take off this suit right here. Let's grab the new suit. This is Wasp, who I believe is a good guy. I'm pretty sure it's the girl in the movie that becomes the Wasp at the end. Is going to be in future movies. So let's test this out. Ooh, yeah, it's definitely a girl suit. Okay, so let's see. Can I regulate it? Nope, it doesn't look like I can regulate this one either. So let's see. Can I fly around? Yep, I can fly around, and I can shrink down. There we go, and I am super tiny. See, this one I don't believe has any other special abilities other than it can fly around, so it's a little bit better than the Ant-Man suit. Now, I think you have the same amount of power. Let's go find a mob to punch in the face. Let's see. Okay, we have a little sheep over here. Actually, it's a huge sheep, because once I land next to it, yep, it's flipping huge. So once I hit it, yep, it looks like this suit also makes you a little bit more powerful as well, which is pretty dang awesome. But yeah, guys, I think my favorite is the original suit, so let's put that bad boy back on. I really love this one. Now, last but not least, before I end off this video, I'm going to show you guys what happens when you actually take off the regulator. So you can put on a shrink disc if you only want to shrink. You can put in a grow disc if you only want to grow. The regulator is what allows you to become bigger and smaller. But if you have nothing in there, hit save, and then you actually try and change it, you'll go to a different dimension. All right, guys, you ready? 3, 2, 1. See you later, Betsy. Oh, look, you just keep shrinking into little particles. Oh, where am I? Okay, here we are, guys. Look. I am literally in like some super dark dimension. It has these like weird pieces of sand, and you go wherever you're looking. Like, it's not like creative mode. I can't fly around. It would probably be a lot easier if I was Wasp, actually. So let's change. I don't know. Oh, no. If you take it off, I guess yep. You start dying. Okay. Don't want to do that. No. Okay. So you need to keep the suit on or else you're going to start dying. I did not know that. So the only reason I could think of coming here is because there's chests. So you can actually get filters. You can get a bunch of the items in the mod. So yeah, it's kind of just going to give you a bunch of stuff from the mod that you can use to craft the other suits. So let's see what happens when I take off my chest plate. I think I'm going to die. Let's see what happens when you actually die in this dimension. All right, and dead. So where do I go? All right, it looks like, yeah, you just go back to your regular spot. But yeah, guys, anyway, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for this mod showcase. I really hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to go pound the heck out of that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is BeckBroJack. I'm going to make some huge Minecraft mobs, and I hope I see you guys all again back here tomorrow for another daily Minecraft video. Peace out.